I've been doing a Women's History Month series, and our final series ends with the Etoile women from the Volunteer Fire Department. I'm so happy to have them here and just wanted to share a little bit with you. I'm so big on news, sports, entertainment, lifestyle, and community. And being intentional is about bringing a commitment and attention to topics, people, and facts to try to reflect what's most important. During March for Women's History Month, as I just shared, I am conducting an interview series featuring remarkable women from across East Texas and across the nation. And in this inaugural series, I'm talking with the women of the Etoile Volunteer Fire Department. Ladies, how are you doing today?
Great, just fine.
Awesome. Okay, well, you all just take a moment to introduce yourselves and your role there with the fire department.
My name is Desiree Gomez, and I'm a firefighter.
My name is Denise, and I'm a volunteer in training.
Great.
I'm Nancy Berry, I'm a firefighter.
I'm Jan Amon, Public Information Officer.
Okay, so what made each of you ladies join the fire department?
I have been living here for the second half of my life, probably 20 years, and I finally decided to join after being all over Texas. And it made me have a strong sense of being able to help my community and doing whatever I could to help save property and the environment.
Right.
I just wanted to contribute to the community, be a volunteer. I enjoy volunteering and thought I'd get some education along the way.
Yeah.
My husband became a volunteer here in town, and he says, Nancy, we need you. You've got to get here. So I just retired. So I said, all right, I'm in for it. So here I am.
Yeah, I joined the department 27 years ago and have been pretty active when I'm not working my assignment job with the U.S. Forest Service.
Right, yeah. And one thing I know about Jan is that she was the one that suggested that I talk with all of you, as she had me talk with some ladies of the Etoile Water Supply. She's so great about empowering other women, and that's so important to me during Women's History Month. And so I want to know, is there a woman in each of your lives that has empowered you or uplifted you and pushed you to where you are today?
Yeah. My mom has really has always been a great role model for me. She likes to take leadership in all kind of things. She's got a lot of women into the fishing, women fishing around the community, around Texas, Louisiana. And she's just always been a really great leader and role model for me. And I also have Jan that I want to thank, and I look up to her all the time. So thank you.
It's nice.
Nancy.
Probably my first woman supervisor back in 1982. She was her name's Pat Epperson, and she was one of the first women supervisors in the company that I was with.
That's great.
And my boss with the Texas A&M Forest Service was Karen Stafford, and she told me I was going to do interviews. I didn't want to, but that was my job, because I had changed positions, and it turns out that I like it. So just get out there and do it.
Yeah. Yep. I think we missed one. Did we get everybody?
I would think that one of the biggest in my life would have been my gymnastics coach in high school.
Oh, That's great. I always wanted to do gymnastics, but didn't have the means, and we would have to driven like an hour to get there, so I didn't have a ride either. But I always appreciate and admire those that were tumbling. I was a cheerleader and loved every part of that, but could not tumble, and I'd be terrified to do it today. So I want to know, you all volunteer there for the fire department. What advice would you give to other women who are considering a career as a firefighter?
Just do it. Just get out there and do it.
It can be intimidating. Fire is a scary thing, and it's dangerous. That's why we train every week and learn and share information.
It's fulfilling.
It is so rewarding.
Yes.
Yes, that's for sure.
We don't just fight fires. We're also, the community relies on us. We're first responders. We do traffic control. We're on a busy highway out here. There's a lot of bad accidents.
Yeah.
So not just firefighting.
Yeah, no, that's great. And as we know, first responders are so important in our world and in the community. So thank you all for your service. So as I started the conversation, we're here for Women's History Month. And so would all of you or one of you share why you think Women's History Month is important?
Okay.
Because women are important. We can do anything that a man can do if given the opportunity.
Yes, ma'am.
We may not be as strong as they are, but as far as in the fire department, we're caregivers. So we have that tendency to want to care and take care of all our fellow firefighters. Men just do men things. They do all the hard stuff, all the physical stuff, more so than the women. Not that women can't do it, if we're called upon to do it, but
right.
Women are strong. I think physically and mentally, they can be just as strong as most men.
Right, absolutely. Anybody else have anything else to add about Women's History Month?
I think it helps teach the younger generations that when they run across somebody who assumes because they're a female they can't or shouldn't do something, it will help empower them to realize that yes, they can, and it has been done, or maybe I'm going to be the first.
Right, so great. And so if somebody wanted to join the Etoile Fire Department and volunteer, how would they go about doing that?
We have a Facebook page with contact information on it. They could also stop by and pick up an application at the fire station on 103. We welcome anybody. People who, we all have special skills. Right. You don't have to go fight fire with the volunteer fire department. You can turn a wrench, you can help us make meals, work on the benefits that we do rehab, which means bringing water and snacks to the firefighters when they're on a call. So everyone can contribute.
Right. Oh, that's great. Is there anything that I haven't asked you ladies that you want to share about yourself, about the volunteer fire department?
I'd like to say something about Etoile Volunteer Fire Department.
Okay.
I've been around a lot of male-dominated industry, and they are incredibly inclusive. I'm very pleased with how I see everybody acting. It's an excellent team, excellent camaraderie and fellowship.
That's great.
We have a great team here.
That's great. Well, way to go, team. That's always great when everyone is inclusive and you all feel like you are wanted, needed, and working together towards a common goal. And so, again, I appreciate all of you joining me for Women's History Month. Jan, I just want to say thank you again for bringing forth these women as well as the Etoile Water Supply women and promoting them and empowering them. You are setting an example of what I hope that I live out and also other women live out. It's so important to empower each other and to uplift each other. So great job. And thank you, ladies, for your service at the Volunteer Fire Department, and wish you well.